A few months ago, we made a video on how to extract data from SAP into Excel format, and we received some questions regarding some queries in extracting data. So we have tried to answer those questions that were being asked frequently, and we have added some other questions as well. So in this video, we will address three commonly asked questions, and the goal of this video is to help you extract clean, usable data from SAP into Microsoft Excel. So the first question is how to export reports with two header rows and split data rows. So in this format, how data is to be extracted in Excel format, and it is normally occurring in ALV reports with multiple headers. So now we will be giving the solutions for this type of problem. So basic problem description is sometimes SAP reports have multiple headers. For example, the field name plus unit, and data can be splitted into multiple rows for a single record. And when you extract it into Excel, it is normally in unreadable formats. So in this scenario, what you have to do, the first solution is adjustment of layout in SAP. So this is the step-by-step method to do this. Please note down this one. You have to go to report view, then settings, then layout, and then you have to save the layout. Then after that, you have to uncheck following two options. The number one is display totals slash subtotals, and the second one is expand groupings. So you have to uncheck these two things. Then you have to rearrange columns to fit on one line, and the next one you have to save layout and re-export your data. So when you will follow these simple steps, then your data will be more readable and presentable, and your problem will be solved. So another solution for this is export this as a delimited text. For this one, in first step, you can use list, then export, then local file, and then go to unconverted option. After that, you can choose the format like text with tab delimiters, and then you can open that file using text to columns or Power Query for cleaning. So using text to column option in data form tab, you can also transform your data in a clean format, or the next you can use Power Query for the cleaning of this data. We will also explain it in next step. So for the first question, we have presented two basic models and solutions for this question. The third one is using Power Query in Excel. This can also help you in analysis of that data and making data clean and readable. For that, you have to load exported file in Power Query. Then you can combine header rows if needed. Then you should remove unwanted split rows. After that, you can unpivot or restructure the data for analysis. And this will be very good in recurring reports, and you can same copy the above steps in all of your reports. So in this way, that type of data where there are multiple rows and headers, you can use these three options in SAP, in Excel, and in Power Query. So I hope we have tried to answer the first question. The next question is how can I link two orders to each other? For example, in some follow-on tasks, for example, you have a maintenance task followed by inspection task. So basically, this question is not basically linked with data export from Excel, but it is one of the problems that is being faced by multiple users. So we have included this question as well. So in this way, you can use the order relationships. For that, you will go to transaction IW32 or COO2. Then you will go to operations tab. Then you will select the operations. You should click on relationships. Then you have to add two tasks. The number one is the predecessor, the task that is occurring before, and then you should add the successor task, the task that is coming after. Then you will link these logically in scheduling, and this problem of order relationship will be solved, and these two actions will be linked with each other. Another alternate method for linking is you can use reference order field in order header. Then you can add note in long test for manual tracking, or you can use statuses to define task flows, or in custom workflows you can make Z tables or enhancements. So this is another alternative linking method for this problem. So these are the two solutions for the above problem. The number third question is how to export source list for all materials in one plant. So the goal of this is to get supplier info or bulk materials easily, etc. So you can how to export the source list for all materials in one plant. So very simple step. You have to use the transaction ME0M. After that, you have to the T code of this ME0M that gives you source list material code. Then you have to enter the plant name. Then you have to enter the material group. This is optional. If you add, then it will be more specified. Then you will get the full source list when you will execute, and you can export with in the same way. You will go to list, you will go to then further in drill down option export, and you will export it in the spreadsheet manner. So in this way the complete data will be exported in your desired format. So this is the method using transaction ME0M. So moving forward, there's another method that is a bit tricky, that can be used using table EORD via SC16N or SQV. We can also explain this method, but it is not being normally used because this is very customized. So in this, you could use the table EORD sources table. Then you should filter it by plant, that is WRKS. Then you should export this to Excel. You can clean that structure, and you can add the material description by joining the MERA option. And this is the optional thing that you can do or not as according to your own requirement. So this is the basically the method. So another bonus tip, you can build your own custom query in all these methods. You can use SQVE, you can join URD source lists, material masters, vendor masters, you can filter by plants and create a reusable Excel friendly reports. You can create this one time, and you can repeat it and reuse it again and again using the Power Query. So the summary is you have to do the three main steps. Number one, fix. You have to fix headers via layout or Power Query. Then you have to link orders via relationships, and then you have to export source lists via ME0M or SCV16N. So these are the three steps for the three answers. The first step is for question number one. The second, linking, is for question number two, and export of data using ME0M or SC16N is for the question number three. So hope you have got your required answers for the questions that you have asked multiple times. So we have tried to answer these. So now we will go to some very common frequently asked questions, and we will be answering these as well very briefly. So number one question is, how can I export a report with multiple header rows cleanly to Excel? So same, you have to go to list, export, then spreadsheet, and then always select unconverted. So in this way you will get a clean data to Excel if you will select unconverted. Another method is, once you export this data, you can use Excel's Power Query to clean up merged header rows or remove top non-data rows manually if needed. So in this way you can remove the top row manually, or you can use Power Query to make the data clean. Or simple, you can select the unconverted option when you will go to list and export. Number seven, second question is, why does SAP sometimes not export all columns? So sometimes the normal ALV reports, they hide some columns by default. So there is some default settings to hide some of the columns. So in this way, what you can do, you can go to settings, layout, and change layout. When you will go to change layout, then you should ensure that all necessary fields are selected. Once you select all the necessary fields, then you should save that layout, and then you will export the data next time. Then all the required columns will be exported from that layout. So you have to change your layout, you have to change from default settings to your own required settings. So this is the answer of second question. So third is, how can I reschedule regular data exports from SAP to Excel? So there are three steps. Number one, use SAP background job SM36 plus spool list SP01. Then you have to convert spool to Excel compatible format using S010 SM37. Or then you can also ask for automation using basis to configure scheduled output to email. Then it's in this way you can send all these things via email, and you can make it a schedule data that can be exported from SAP to Excel. Then the fourth question is, how can you export source list for all materials in one plant? So in this way you can use ME03 transaction display source list or ME0M. Then you have to filter by plant and export via ALV grid report, or you can use SC16N or E0RD table, whichever the module of SAP that you are using. Then you can filter by plant and material and export that data directly to Excel format. So moving forward, the next question is, how can you clean SAP dates and numbers in Excel exports? It's very easy. Normally SAP exports the dates in the format of year, month and date. For example, 2025, 7, 31st. The numbers with extra spaces or as thousand or separators are normally being separated during dot. So in Excel format, you can use this code equal to date left A14 mid right, or you can use substitute dot with comma. So in this way, the data you are exporting from SAP will be clean. It can be dates or numbers, but it will be same and aligned as basic format that is being used by Excel. So this is the answer to your next question. Quickly moving forward, we have, is there a way to link two orders as follow on in? No, you cannot directly link in standard reports. Instead, you can use standard defined fields, or you can create a custom Z report, or you can make Excel tracker where order A number is sorted as reference number. You can use commands or document flows to trace linkage, but no, you directly cannot link these standard reports. So hope this video will be very helpful for you, and we have tried to answer maximum questions. For any further questions, you can just write in comments tab, and please comment what was the quality of that video. Was it helpful for you or not? For any further questions or on any topic of SAP that you want us to make video on, you can just write it in comments tab. Please like this video, subscribe our channel, share this video, and comment below anything that you want to share, your expressions about that topic or any other topic, anything, you can just write in comments tab. So thank you so much. We will meet again in next video. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.